Good evening to our viewers in the West, and thank you for joining us as we start a new week together. We want to begin tonight with another community reeling from one of the nation's latest mass shootings. This time it was in the Dallas suburb of Allen, Texas. The routine weekend activity of shopping as a family shattered by a gunman's rampage. At least 8 people were killed, including 3 children. 7 others were injured. We want to take a moment to remember the victims: a 23-year-old mall security guard and a 26-year-old engineer from India. 2 parents and their 3-year-old child were killed, while their 6-year-old was seriously hurt. And 2 elementary school sisters were killed while shopping with their mother, who was critically injured. Investigators haven't revealed the motive, but the ADL says that the 33-year-old shooter embraced anti-Semitism, violent misogyny, and white supremacy. And tonight we're learning the shooter had heavy firepower, 7 guns with him, 2 on him and 5 in his car. CBS's Omar Villafranca is at the scene and starts us off tonight from Allen, Texas. Good evening, Omar.
Good evening. Despite the shooter's violent and racist views, investigators haven't said for sure if that was a motivation for the attack. We also talked to survivors who described what it was like trying to save victims who were dying. We want to warn you, what they told us was graphic, but they want people to hear it because it's the truth and they want the mass shootings to stop.
Saturday, just after 3:30 p.m. a gray car drives up to the Allen Premium Outlets Mall. The door opens and the shooter immediately starts firing dozens of rounds at shoppers from an AR-style rifle.
I've got victims. We need an ambulance.
The gunman only stops when a police officer who happened to be at the mall shoots and kills him. Police have identified him as 33-year-old Mauricio Garcia. CBS News has learned he enlisted in the Army in 2008, but did not finish basic training and was terminated after 3 months due to physical or mental conditions. Garcia later worked as an armed and licensed security guard and passed a background check. This video shows the chaos and reality of a mass shooting for survivors.
Coming to you. Thank you. It was a war zone there. There's no other way to describe it.
Army veteran Stephen Spainhauer tried to help the victims and describes the gruesome scene.
I did a quick compression on his chest and he spit blood up, and then he looked at me and his eyes just went straight fixed.
Navy veteran Joshua Barnwell says volunteers grabbed anything to make tourniquets and stop the victims from bleeding.
There was an atrocious amount of blood, and that's when I noticed the first small child and was not 100% sure of her condition.
Tonight, we're also learning more about those who were killed. Christian Lacour, a security officer at the mall. Ashwarya Thadakanda, an engineer from India. 2 young sisters, Daniela and Sofia Mendoza. Their mother was critically injured. And Cindy, Q, and their 3-year-old son, James Cho. The only surviving member of the family is their 6-year-old son, William.
The memorial for the victims behind me keeps growing as people come by to stop, mourn, and pray. There are 2 more vigils scheduled tomorrow for the victims. Norah?
Omar Villafranca, thank you.